If you're a Pokemon fan for long enough, there are bound to be times when you'll start to develop special attachments to certain Pokemon for all sorts of different reasons. Pidgeot and Nidoking are always going to stand out to me because of their inclusion on my team during my first playthrough of Pokemon Red. It was the first Pokemon game I ever played, and they were both valuable additions to the team. The whole reason I love Ferret so much is because I used a shiny one in my playthrough of Ultra Sun. Ferret was one out of only 3 Pokemon that I used to beat the game with, and honestly, I think it's cool that I managed to beat so much of the game using just 3 Pokemon. When it comes to Gliscor, however, the main draw to me is admittedly his shiny form. I like how the dull purple on his regular form shifts over to blue, and while yes, the bright yellow details may be a bit of an eyesore to some, I think it works well enough with the blue that they chose to use for his body. This is why the Heart Gold Soul Silver Undaunted Gliscor card happens to be my favorite. In this illustration, the artist combines the dominant blue from Gliscor's shiny form with the red highlights from his normal form. One little detail that I like here is how the clouds are drawn. They're such small additions to the piece, but they stand out so much. They're both simple and small, making them perfect for highlighting the moon behind it without taking away from any of its splendor. If you take a closer look at the card, you'll see that Gliscor is actually holding a Razor Fang. This is an item that Gliscor's pre-evolution, Gligar, uses to evolve in the game. Given that in order for the Pokemon to evolve it has to be nighttime, it's very possible that the Gliscor in this card has just evolved into his final form. While this Gliscor card is certainly my favorite, there's still a few other cards featuring him that happen to catch my eye. In Boundaries Crossed, we can see Gliscor flying over a Unova forest. While it's not the most exciting work of art, the cool colors used throughout the card and the way the forest is drawn definitely makes this card stand out to me. In one card, we can see him flying above a nice little town, while in another, we can see him dangling down from a tree. And while all these cards are nice and show off different parts of the Pokemon's nature, my second favorite card featuring Gliscor would have to be this uncommon card from Battle Styles. Here, we have a very simple drawing of Gliscor sitting atop a castle. While this references the inspiration the Pokemon's design takes from gargoyles, what I like most about it is how simple the drawing is, yet how unique the angle is. Normally when the cards feature simplistic artwork, we tend to get simple and flat environments, but because this card has a slight tilt to it, it gives us the impression that we're looking up at Gliscor as he perches atop the castle, gazing across the land, patiently waiting while looking for his prey.